Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see this time we are going to check fresh release from Howler. It is molded in 1/72 scale. It's actually a resin kit which copies British light reconnaissance car, Morris Mk.II, and that's a fresh release which is already available for purchase, so now we are going to check a commercial sample. So it means you'll get exactly the same set, exactly the same parts if you order it from Howler website. So first of all, box is not that huge because model itself won't be big, and as you can see here, comparison with my hand, it's a really tiny and thin box. Then on the box art we have the picture of the assembled vehicle, and once again I will remind that it is quite small in the finished state as well. And here on the rear side you can see some safety information. We also have the address of the manufacturer and of course the website name. So let's open it, and here is what we have inside. Just give me a second. So we have assembly manual, parts, and that's pretty much all. Here is the empty box. First of all, of course, we will start with resin parts, and then we will continue with assembly manual and maybe some other bonuses if there are any included into this kit. So here are all resin parts which are included into this kit. I will show them like this. And we are going to start with this main section of the car body. So let's focus the camera. Now you should be able to see it. So first of all, of course, all hatches, all doors are molded shut, so you won't be able to open them here, and that's quite strange, I would say, for a resin kit. And note that it is casted by Plus model, so casting quality is really good, but I'm not that happy about the closed doors and hatches, because it would be cool to see them openable or as a separate parts. Here you can see also what we have on the bottom of this vehicle, so it's quite, I would say, basic detailing, but still it is better than some 1/72 scale kits. And as far as I can see, all those wheel parts, suspension parts, they will be attached separately. Of course, you will have to delete this resin flash, which you can see here, and that's pretty much all what I can see from the first side. Okay, let's put it aside. And next we have resin wheels. So those are molded as one-piece parts. Here you can see them from the other side, so you have to be careful while painting all this stuff. Of course, maybe masks might be useful, but as far as I can see, they are not included, so you have to cope with it. And note that the spare wheel, it is molded together with this fixing part, which actually fixes it in place, and you will have to paint it as well. So first you paint the tire, then you paint the wheel rim, and then you paint this car body part, which actually holds wheel in place. Then we have wheel axles. Those are molded like this, so one-piece parts. Again, we have a small amount of flash between casting base and also part itself, so you have to be careful while separating all this stuff off the base. But otherwise I don't see any possible problem with this. Don't forget that this is a 1/72 scale, so here you can see comparison with my fingertip. It's a really tiny part, and that's why there is not that many details present. Then here we have, I guess this is a machine gun, and it is quite strange looking machine gun in my opinion. So if you have a chance to replace this barrel with metal part, do it straight away. Your vehicle will benefit from this. And of course, it will make model more realistic in appearance. Next, we have suspension parts. Those are leaf springs. As you can see, they're molded separately because they will have to be combined with the wheel axles. And here you can see the part numbers. Overall, casting quality looks really good. And the only thing you have to be careful is applying all those parts in the necessary place, because they are quite thin and small. Here we have the final resin part. This is a separately molded turret. Again, we have the hatches molded shut. Then here you can see the special frontal section. Note that here we have the small bubble. You have to fix it with a putty, of course, and otherwise it looks really good. Note that here we have the special rod which will place the part in the necessary space. So it's a really useful feature, I would say. And those were all resin parts which will be needed for the vehicle assembly. But now in order to understand what we will have to do exactly, we have this thing, that's assembly manual obviously. It is printed in black and white, there is no history note or any other information about this vehicle. So if you would like to know more, you will have to search for some reference information on the internet. Then here we have the parts map. So there is no parts count, but you just saw all the parts, and I can guess that those numbers actually hint on the part numbers, so there should be 15 because we have 2 pieces of this part. Next we have assembly process, but first let me remind you that we are getting money for new photo and video equipment. You can help us too by pressing the donate button on our website, and of course you will decide how much we will get because it's done via PayPal, so you just choose the amount, press send, and it will be directly sent to us. Okay, so here we have assembly process, as I said before. Everything starts with wheel axles and wheels. I would rather install only axles, and wheels will be in the last place, but be sure to install the rear ones, because as you can see, they're covered with side panels, so it won't be possible, I guess, to insert them afterwards. We also install here the leaf springs. Then we continue with PE parts, and here starts the most interesting thing, because my kit does not feature PE parts. Just give me a second, maybe I missed something. Yes, I did. So there are PE parts. Here are PE parts. Actually, I was surprised why there is no Decals sheet, because on the box art vehicle was depicted with decals, and here we don't have any. So first of all, I would like to show this Decals sheet. So just give me a second. Let's refocus the camera. Here you can see it. It is printed in Extra Tech. Then we have all necessary symbols printed here. It's not great quality, but I hope it will be easy to work with. Then we have small PE fret. This one will be used for fine detailing of this vehicle. Let's refocus the camera a bit. Now you should be able to see it. So here we have a lot of parts for external detailing, various Pioneer tools, handles, even the armor shields and other stuff which will be used to bring detailing to this vehicle. And how it will be brought, you can see in this assembly manual. So as I said, we will be installing the armor shields from PE fret, also the tail lights. Here we will be installing the panel, which is actually covering the driver's seat. Then we have the side mirrors, the armor panels, front ones. Then we have the, I'm not even sure what is this. I guess those are special parts which hold those armor panels in place. Here you can see another side armor panel. Then we continue with the same stuff from the rear side, and note that some parts will have to be bent in order to be installed in place. Then here you have to replicate those special panels which were used to drive on the dunes, on the sand. They're replicated with PE parts, as you remember, with those parts. You have to bend them as well in order to copy that those panels, there are more of them. And then here we have the turret installation process. Again, we will have to combine the resin and PE parts. And as far as you can see here, we would have to install various handles on those rear doors. So it would be quite a funny process. And here we have the marking guide, which is printed in black and white, as you can see. So I would recommend to find some reference photos, because obviously this one is not enough. And as far as I can understand, we have 2 marking options. So previous Decals sheet contained all necessary symbols for those 2 markings, but you can also find some additional markings in some books and some reference photos. And from what I can see, we will be able to copy the one vehicle from Morris Mk.II 11th Armored Division Anti-Tank Regiment, and another one from War Games in Syria, October 1943. So it will be up to you which one you choose. As I said before, you are not limited only to those 2, you can choose something different. And I'm not sure about the main hull color, because we don't have any paint numbers here and here as well. So it is quite interesting marking guide, I would say. Here it is written that it's green, and this one is desert yellow. So it will be up to you which one you choose. But both might be interesting build in 1/72 scale. So overall we have unusual kit in a small scale. It should be already available for purchase, so you can get it on official Howler website. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about this kit. Write it here in the comment section below. If you like this video, don't forget to press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Bye.